So I slipped again, but this time it was in my garage and I landed on my knee. I'm okay. It was because there was a puddle of water. So I look around like, where's the water coming from? And I realize that I've got a drip there in my water heater. Read this little thing and decided, you know what? I'm not gonna pay someone to fix this. I can fix this. I'm a homeowner. Let me figure this out. So this is a video showing you how I figured it out. Okay, so what I've learned is that there's a lot of sediment there. That's why it's dripping. So this button needs to go over to off. We gotta turn this sucker off. Pilot we'll talk about later. The next step is to make sure that you turn on the hot water and let it all flow out until it's cool. So we're gonna take that black lever up there and we're gonna be lifting it up and twisting it to the right, which stops the water flow. And I'm too short, so I have to get a ladder or figure something out there. All right, so I had the valve turned up there. Now I'm putting the hose up to this thing here, and I'm gonna turn left. And this is where all the water is due to drain. You can see that's all sediment there. Ugh. This lever right here is what's gonna let all of the water flow into the hose. So just push that up there. And now it's flowing. Let's go see if it worked. All right. So far it looks like it's a success. I'm making it happen. I'm fixing my water heater. It's been about an hour. It's done draining. Time for the next step. So now we're gonna undo the hose and tighten this screw back in. So I've closed the drain valve and now we're gonna switch that black lever back to the right to turn that cold water back on. So I turned the hot water back on and it started flushing really loud. And then it stopped and now it's having a smooth flow, so it was removing some of the air from the tank. So far so good. So after that, I had to reignite this thing. So I read these instructions in detail. That explains how not to have this happen. Essentially, we put it on pilot, started the flame, put it on, put that back onto hot. But yeah, as you can see, there's no more drip. I may need to get a new one of these things, but you know, it's working. I did it. So yeah, all in all, this is something that we should be doing regularly, at least every 6 months to a year. Texas water does have a lot of the sediment, minerals, gunk, you know, it's not the best water, I guess, for lack of better words, which is why I actually have a water filter for my hair, but that's a different topic. If I didn't do this, then that leak would have been huge. It probably would have caused more flooding in my home. I mean, it would have broken the heater. I didn't have to Google what does it cost to have a new water heater. Instead, I fixed it on my own, but I'm assuming water heaters cost at least a few hundred, maybe $1,000. So that's one of the big benefits, is that it's saving you on having to replace it altogether. I know it's going to reduce noise at first. I mean, I thought, why isn't it making noise? But I did Google that as well, and having a clean water heater or something that's drained, whatever I just did, helps reduce the noise. It reduces the energy. It's going to help the hot water heat faster. I had no idea. So I've learned a lot. I'm glad that I took the initiative to ask my team. They're the ones that actually gave me the feedback, and then do a little bit more research. I was able to fix this on my own, which makes me super excited. I saved some money and I learned something new. Hope you guys did too.